We welcome you to Belgrade, the capital, buzzing tonight. We have reached the halfway point of the 2023 World Wrestling Championships. The world converges on Stark Arena as competition moves into the gold medal round of the 2023 World Wrestling Championships and women's freestyle.
And we'll wrestle for gold and women's freestyle.
Second gold medal for women's freestyle, non-Olympic weight, 59 kilos. China comes out in the red with Zhang Qi. 2-2 last year at the World Championships, but she is not wasting any time. She is in on that left leg. Whizzer being applied by Yulia Tach, Ukraine, in the blue.
Both had a really dominant run through this final matches. And don't forget that Yulia Tach's having a little son. He's just a little over 1 year old, and now she's here, one weight class down.
Final few moments coming off the activity clock. Tach is going to have the criteria, so the pressure goes right back to Zhang Qi, tied at 1. Tach, the 4-time world medalist, 3-time Olympian. Her first world gold nearly a decade ago in Tashkent. Won a gold in 2014, a silver in the Paris World Championships in 17, then a bronze in Vegas and Budapest. And now look at this, Zhang Qi able to figure out the puzzle, gets the takedown.
Yeah, really, really smart and clever move. It doesn't look that like a good position for her, but she took this little opportunity and
now 25 long seconds away from a world gold. They get everything cleaned up, both wrestlers head to head, and here we go. The home stretch from Belgrade.
And Zhang, she's holding tight.
Boy, a real big club by Tach, and then that was kind of countered with a hand up to the head, and this might be a caution of 1. I think that had a purpose behind it with Zhang Qi, and it gets white paddled. Referee wanted caution of 1, but it gets white paddled, so it stays a 2-point lead. 6 seconds to go. Tach is in on a low single, has that leg curled up. Zhang Qi willing to give the step out, doesn't want to flee as the action goes out of bounds. Tach running out of room and time. The People's Republic of China claim the second gold medal here in women's freestyle competition. There have been 2 weight classes, and now China on the board with their first gold. We have a rematch for gold at 50 kilos from last year right here in this venue in Belgrade. Second straight year it is Japan and Mongolia for gold at 50 kilos. Susaki, 24 years old, fresh off an Olympic gold medal performance in Tokyo. She did not concede a point the entire Olympic tournament, taking on the Mongolian Okunjungal Dorgachev. Alongside Aline Fakin, Sean Kinney with you. Aline, let's start with Mongolia and Dolgorchov, who has the task of trying to beat Susaki. What's she need to do differently from the match we watched a year ago?
I think you shouldn't forget that every match is always a new thing, and just focus on the here and now. I think she learned a lot from the mistakes she did last year, and of course, Yui Susaki is one of the greatest wrestlers, but of course she's common. You know what she's doing. Now she gets in trouble here with this leg lace.
Yep, this is what Susaki does. Gets one turn. Keep an eye on it now. This is really tight. 6-0. Susaki with a couple of more twists and turns before they go out of bounds.
Yeah, Yui Susaki won 6 of those world titles.
Susaki, a takedown away from ending this one early. In deep here has Dolgorchov in some trouble, and that is going to be it. Yui Susaki has done it again. And now back-to-back years in Belgrade. She's done it again.
Sometimes there are no words to describe how great she is.
Women's freestyle, 57 kilos. Gold medal.
Japan and Moldova here for gold at 57 kilos. And right off the whistle, here comes the Japanese wrestlers, Sagumi Sakurai. On to the activity clock goes Anastasia Nikita. Nikita, a Tokyo Olympian. She has claimed 3 European championships, winning titles in 2020, 2022, and most recently this past April in Zagreb.
And this is something you're not going to see many times, that Nikita is on the activity clock, because normally she's always on the offense, attacking, and really aggressive wrestler from here.
Well, good job there on the scramble, though, by Nikita. Looked like Sakurai was in a position to get two, and this is what you were talking about, Aline, at the start of this match. Nikita, she just comes out of these unorthodox positions, usually on top.
Yeah.
She'll get no sympathy from Sakurai, who was already lined up practically where Nikita sat, ready to start off the whistle. Nikita, long range reach, cut off. Wrist control now by Sakurai. Trying to drag her down, brings Nikita down, hampers right back on the knee area. Boy, look at that torque of that knee getting bent backwards. Sakurai, like a bull, just stays on it.
And again, it looks so bad for Nikita here, but she's not give now. She needs to, but she's able to hold these positions for so long. It looks so painful many times.
Now Sakurai trying to get a lace turn near the edge. That passivity orange zone color might help out Nikita, and it does. They run out of room. But Sakurai finally able to get her two that she's been in the hunt of all night in a 3-0 lead. Last position Nikita wants to be in is have that head buried underneath, so she will work frantically to clear it. Now comes in on an outside single of her own. She'll put some pressure on Sakurai. Whizzer applied by the Japanese star. Let's see how this scramble unfolds. You see the body of Nikita draped across horizontally right over the lower back area of the Japanese star Sakurai.
And normally I would say it's so risky to jump over with her right leg, and because Sakurai is able to catch it. But in her case, it's 100% the right decision. Now, I think this is the control. She already got these 2 points.
Nikita gets the 2. Does not look like she's going to try to attempt any turn from parterre, so she's going to have to win it from her feet here in the final 20 seconds.
And again, these last hot 20 seconds, everything is possible because it's only 1 point in between.
Can Nikita find some late magic and win a gold medal here? Sakurai, head underneath, now trying for a chest lock and body lift, but she doesn't have enough in the tank, and Japan wins another.
3-2 final.
Sugumi Sakurai. You knew Nikita had one more rush in her.
Yes.
And when she got that last takedown, it became a little dicey and exciting for Japan.
Gold at women's freestyle, 72 kilograms.
Mongolia and the United States for gold here at 72 kilos. Mongolia comes out in the red with Davison Ink Armor. Davison Ink Armor, 25 years old, an Asian bronze medalist this year. Trying to knock off the defending champion at this weight from the USA, just 19 years of age, Hamid Alor.
And you see, she's also comfortable here from that position, but now I think she's not able, or she wasn't able right now to get her own space. And yesterday she had really tough and good positions and scored here. And for me, she's a little surprised, but I think she's doing well for her really first World Championships.
Germany's Olympic gold medalist Aline Bakken with us here in the broadcast booth for women's freestyle once again this year. 2-0.
Open blue.
Second period underway. Let's see if Ink Armor can get something started, at least try to get a passivity call on Alor. But it's Alor who just cramps her down again, clears out her right arm, and gets the takedown for 2 more. She goes into a possible wrench here. Looked like she was looking for it. Drops down into the ankles instead.
Center.
Great job here. And now she did. She used this pressure and these long arms. No points awarded yet, but I think now she got it. Yes, good job from Ink Armor.
Yeah, very nicely done. Ink Armor gets the takedown. Moore trying to turn and face, but that knee is in there, and then she clears the knee. Ink Armor kind of bailed out on that, and that'll be the reversal point, so a 6-2 lead.
Center.
But both are feeling so common and so good here in this underhook and overhook positions. No one is afraid to being thrown here. It stays.
Short time wrestling, down to 9 seconds. One more stop from the referee. Referee will whistle. One push here from Ink Armor, trying to get into those double unders. Had to go for broke. And on an American roster that's loaded with a lot of veterans, Adeline Gray, Helen Maroulis, Jakara Winchester, it is a youngster at the age of 19 that is making a splash right now.
We wrestle for gold at women's freestyle 62.
Isulu Tanebekova, one more time looking at a Japanese wrestler. She has faced off against Japan over the last couple of championship opportunities, and this time for the first time facing Sakura Motoki, who comes out in the red, and immediately it is Motoki trying to get to her offense, has that right leg. Kind of an odd position here underneath, but you see the flexibility and the leverage and length that Tanebekova has.
And she's had such a confidence here, you know, she's holding it easily, you know, she's sitting on the shoulders.
Now for the first time, she gets the takedown and grabs the lead as she was put up onto the activity clock. Really the first true shot by Tanebekova, and it's a 2-1 lead. Motoki just keeps hitting this spot. Now Tanebekova lifts and thrusts her over the top for two and exposure. You see the bridge underneath from Motoki. Both wrestlers fighting here.
And now watch, she's just on her head and on one feet, and she's able to come out. So much power.
Well, look at that torque. Tanebekova trying to twist in that hip and that lower back area, the spinal region. So much pressure being driven down on Motoki, trying to hold firm here. Has that arm still, or I should say leg trapped as well.
Of course, Tanebekova was trying to hold her busy in this dangerous position that there's no coming up again. But Motoki, she's fighting so hard.
Tanebekova with 4 unanswered points in the second period. She has Motoki buried underneath, completely flattened out, still with ankle control. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and Isulu Tanebekova is back on top of the world. Her flexibility in the first 3 minutes and her defense in that first period won her the world title, Aline. Final weight class of women's freestyle, 68 kilos, Olympic weight, gold medal on the line. It is Bose Chavus Olutosun, the 27-year-old, Coming out in the blue for Turkey, looking for her 3rd world medal, matched up against Mongolia's Dalgirma Inksakin, the 24-year-old. This is her 3rd appearance at the World Championships, but like so many of her fellow wrestlers with Mongolia, the women having a really solid 3 days and an opportunity here tonight to win the gold. Final 3 minutes, here we go for gold. 1-0 Turkey's Bose Shavusalu too soon. And here she comes right at her, and boy, it's 4 though for Mongolia, but it is Shavusalu too soon who ends up on top, looking for the fall, and she gets it. They slap the mat, the fall.
Oh my God.
For the 3rd time in her path to world gold, she wins by a fall.
And what a throw by Mongolia, and she's able to conquer. Oh. So much joy. Oh, wow.
She looked even shocked that it was a fall.
Yes. But it was 100% a fall, but I want to see this throw again. It was so overwhelming. Great 4-point action, but yeah.